Now that the NBA season has started and it's been a month since the opening night in, and we have seen a lot of amazing new talents in the game. Some are a slowing process, some are exceeding expectations. So today we are going to grade each rookie from that lottery draft based on their performance in their first month of their career. Note that Chet Holmgren won't be in this list because he isn't part of the lottery draft. Let's start with the 14th pick of the NBA draft, Jordan Hawkins. Jordan Hawkins is a 6'5 guard, was drafted by the New Orleans Pelicans. He played 2 years for the University of Connecticut, averaging 5.8 points and 2 rebounds in his freshman year. In his sophomore year, he stepped up, averaging 16 points per game with a 40% field goal and winning an NCAA championship that year. Currently, he's performing well in the past month as a rookie, averaging 13.7 points and 4 rebounds per game. But what makes him special is his 3-point shooting, boasting a 36% field goal in the 3-point line with 8.1 attempts every game. If his 3-point shooting continues to improve, he will become even more difficult to defend in the future. Next, with the 13th overall pick, the Toronto Raptors select Grady Dick. Grady is a 6'6 guard who played 1 year for the University of Kansas, where he averaged 14.1 points per game and 5.1 rebounds per game in 36 games in his freshman year. Grady is known for his shooting stroke and proficiency at the 3-point line. Although he hasn't showcased his potential in the early stage of his career, soon he will get his chance to display his shooting skills. Next up, the Thunder selects Derek Lively II, but got traded to the Dallas Mavericks for Cason Wallace. Lively is a 7'2 defensive monster boasting a wingspan of 7'3. In his one season with Duke, Lively averaged 5.2 points per game on 66% shooting, 5.4 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks in an average of 20 minutes per game across 34 games. While his offensive game may not be exceptional, his defensive prowess in the paint shines. This has translated to the NBA, where Lively surprised everyone. Even the Dallas Mavericks star Luka Doncic has to praise his performance.
He played amazing for the first game. I remember seeing a rookie that played that amazing for first game. I remember my first game, I was nervous. He didn't seem like being nervous, so he played fucking amazing. Sorry.
It's the first game, we're getting back into it.
In his debut, he recorded 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 block. And over the past month, he has maintained a 70.6% shooting accuracy and averages 1.1 blocks per game. There is ample room for improvement in Lively's offensive skills, and if he enhances this offense, he will be a significant force in the future. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Jett Howard, a 6'8 wing who played 1 year for the Michigan Wolverines. Jett excels in shooting, boasting an average of 14.2 points per game with a 41% field goal in his freshman year. However, his defensive abilities are a clear concern. Despite not having as much playing time as the other lottery picks, Jett has ample room for improvement and the potential to showcase his skills on a larger stage. For now, based on his performance in his first month, we assign him a grade of C. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Cason Wallace, a 6'4 guard and 5-star recruit. However, he was quickly traded to the Thunder for Lively. Cason, who played 1 year for the University of Kentucky, averaged 11.7 points and 4.3 assists. His standout two-way ability, averaging 2 steals and zero point 0.5 blocks per game, caught the scouts' attention. Now, with the Thunder, Cason is contributing with an average of 7.9 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 22.4 minutes per game in his first month, which is pretty good for a rookie in his first month of playing in the NBA. His defensive skills make him a valuable addition to the young and talented Thunder team besides Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren, which is already a defensive monster in the paint because of his length. And if he improves his 3-point skills, he will be a deadly wing and will fit with the Thunder. Next up, Taylor Hendricks was drafted 9 overall by the Utah Jazz. Unfortunately, he did not play that much in his career due to a hamstring sprain. Therefore, we can't accurately grade him, and he is assigned an NA. Next up, Jarris Walker, the 8th overall pick drafted by the Washington Wizards but traded to the Indiana Pacers. Walker possesses impressive length and size with a wingspan of 7'2" and a frame of 6'7". His quickness and athleticism suggest the ability to guard all 5 positions. Though this hasn't translated into the NBA, he averages 3.3 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. With Halliburton's passing skills and Walker's quickness, they could form an incredible pick and roll duo, but we will rate him a C+ for his performance in the first month. Next, the friendship between Wembanyama and this player was evident on draft night.
The Indiana Pacers select Bilal Coulibaly.
Victor seemed happier to see his friend drafted than being the number 1 pick himself. Here, we have Bilal Coulibaly, the 7th overall pick, initially drafted by the Indiana Pacers but later traded to the Washington Wizards to join young players like Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma. Coulibaly, a former teammate of Victor Wembanyama and a fellow Frenchman, played together on Metropolitans 92 in French LNB Pro A. Bilal's performance in his first month in the league has been amazing for him, averaging 8.4 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 1 steal in 11 games, with an average playing time of 25.7 minutes. His length and quickness makes him a formidable defender against faster guards in the league. Therefore, we will grade him a B+ for his performance in the first month. Here we have the 6th overall pick, Anthony Black, drafted by the Orlando Magic to play alongside the number 1 pick last year, Paolo Banchero and the Wagner brothers. Anthony Black averages 5.9 points and 2.1 rebounds in 11 games in his young career. Due to the young talent stacked in the Orlando Magic, he hasn't fully shown his potential in the first month. Anthony Black has to fight for his playing time in the team, and the Orlando Magic have a bright future ahead with amazing young talent. So we grade him a C+. Now we have the 5th overall pick, Ausar Thompson, drafted by the Pistons and one of the twins who played in the Overtime Elite, where he was awarded the Finals MVP, averaging 17 points per game and 10 rebounds per game in the best-of-3 series. In the NBA, he currently stands as the top rebounder in his rookie class, surpassing Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. Ausar is a quick and athletic guard who successfully defended SGA, who is known for his scoring and offensive prowess. As of now, Ausar Thompson is averaging 12 points per game and 10 rebounds, ranking 11th in the entire league. His playing style complements well with Cade Cunningham, and he proves to be an excellent all-around defender capable of guarding fast guards. The only area for improvement is his offense. He currently shoots only 14.8% from the three-point line and needs to minimize turnovers. It's essential to note that this is just his first month of his career, and as a rookie, he already putting up impressive numbers while defending against great offensive players. Next, we have the 4th overall pick, Amen Thompson, the other twin drafted by the Houston Rockets. Amen played in the same team with his brother in Overtime Elite, where he averaged 16.3 points, 6.6 rebound, and 2.4 steals in 28.2 minutes with the City Rippers. Unfortunately, due to an ankle sprain, he hasn't showcased much in his first career, only playing 4 games. In this limited stretch, Amen has averaged 6.2 points and 2.8 rebounds per game, which isn't bad for a fresh rookie. However, given the circumstances, we rate his performance a C+. Next, we have a top prospect who many believe should have been the 2nd pick over Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson. Scoot Henderson was drafted by the Portland Trail Blazers to join the rising young talent Shaedon Sharpe. Unfortunately, he suffered the same ankle injury as Amen, limiting him to only 4 games in his first month. In this span, he averaged 8.8 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game. However, a notable issue arose in his 3-point shooting. Despite attempting an average of 9.1 3-pointers per game, he only has an 11% field goal percentage. Therefore, we grade him a B- for his first month's performance. With the 2nd pick of the 2023 draft, the Hornets selects Brandon Miller. Brandon is known for his height and size, boasting a frame of 6'9". Brandon has an exceptional ability to shoot the ball. He can effortlessly create his own shot due to his length. And his highlight reel showcased some remarkable plays. In his freshman year at Alabama, Brandon averaged 18.8 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 2.1 assists with a 40% field goal percentage. Currently, he is averaging 12.5 points and 4.2 rebounds per game with an impressive 44.1% shooting accuracy. This makes him a great addition to the Hornets, allowing him to play alongside LaMelo Ball and provide value, wing shooting, and a solid perimeter defense thanks to his exceptional quickness and agility. Victor Wembanyama, the most anticipated rookie since LeBron James, has officially arrived in the NBA, standing tall at 7'4" with the handles and shooting of a guard. Wembanyama has lived up to the immense hype surrounding him. In his first month, he showcased his prowess by going head-to-head with his idol Kevin Durant and triumphing twice. Currently, Victor is the leading scorer in his draft class, averaging an impressive 19.3 points, 9.1 rebounds per game. What truly sets him apart is his defensive prowess. Armed with an 8-foot wingspan that can practically block anyone in the paint, with an average of 2.2 blocks per game, he's making a statement on the defensive end. However, even the Giants have their Achilles heel, and for Wembanyama, it's the quicker opponents. He occasionally falls victims to clever fakes from speedier guards. Despite this, his overall performance in the first month has gifted us a plethora of amazing highlights. If he maintains this trajectory and stays healthy, there's no doubt that he's destined to be an MVP in the future. The NBA has truly welcomed a spectacular talent in Victor Wembanyama.